Hi, let's talk with Yolanda. How are you? How you doing today? It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Today, the topic is gratitude. Yes, gratitude. Gratitude is so important. And today, I chose to do gratitude because there's so many things that we just have to be grateful for. So I'm going to start off with a breathing exercise real quick. I have my coffee, and today I have a cup that I want to show you. It says, make time for sunshine, and then there's a sun inside the cup. Take a little sip. Yes, it's my cinnamon and that black coffee. Don't need the sugar, don't need the cream. Keep it in its raw form, okay? So on 3, we're going to do the exercise. If you want to do them with me, you're more than welcome. On 3, I'm going to breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, just as an icebreaker to shake the stuff off, okay? So on 3, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, inhale, exhale. Take long, deep ones. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. How you doing? How you doing today? Today, I wanted to talk to you about gratitude, because with so much stuff that has been going on, sometimes we don't stop to be grateful and think about what we have going on. Yesterday was a very stressful day, I would say, in the beginning, because I was invited out to a breakfast for survivor widows when, it's only been months, and digesting just the word widow is like, okay, where does that fit in my vocabulary? So, I was like, maybe I don't go, I'm not really feeling it. Well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I did go. I'm grateful that I did go because, one, it was in my husband's honor, and sometimes we have to step out the box and we have to say, it's not about us, it's bigger than us. And there's so many different things, to be grateful for, because yes, this has been a pandemic, and this pandemic has raised fear. It has raised the anxiety out of the roof. It has brought depression on if you never suffered depression before. It has put people in a dark space. It has gave you that rational, irrational belief, However, being resilient and being empowered and being humble, being grateful to just see the light that so many people never will ever get the chance to see again. To breathe in, breathe out. So many people will never get a chance to do that again. Sometimes we can wallow in a pity party, but at the end of the day, that pity party, where does it take us? It really doesn't take us anywhere, but it keeps us stuck. It keeps us stuck in a bad place, a bad time, And if there was anxiety, it takes the anxiety from here to here. It takes the fear from here to here, okay? Sometimes, you know, we have to dare and say, what am I grateful for? You know, what is my presence here? Where am I going? Or where do I need to go? You know, where do I need to go? You know, we take for granted, you know, that tomorrow I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but do nothing today. Do nothing at present. And here's the thing. There's so much to be grateful for. You know, when we talk about death, when we talk about grief, loss, you can lose yourself. And just the mere fact, if you haven't, mirrors a picture of you saying, I am humble and I am grateful and I have gratitude because I can breathe, I can move forward, I can take the deceased, the loved one with me, but I don't have to stay stuck. I don't have to not be able to move forward, you know. Sometimes we spend a lot of time on unnecessary things, but when it hits home and, you know, we talk about the grief, the loss, the fear, the anxiety, the depression, the PTSD, the trauma, you know, all of it fits under the same umbrella, you know. And sometimes we have to sit back. Sometimes we have to sit back. And when we sit back, we have to center ourselves. We have to say, slow it down, pace myself. I'm still here. I'm here to see the beautiful flowers. I'm here to, they smell kind of nice too. I'm here to smell the flowers. When we talked about the 5 senses of the hearing, smelling, feeling, seeing, touching, things like that we take for granted, and we get consumed. We get consumed in sometimes our self-pity. That's like sometimes being in our own way, you know, not allowing ourselves to live the best that we can be, because, you know, we say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, but it's bigger than it's bigger than us. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Hey, Shirley, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Today, I wanted to talk about gratitude because there's so many things to be grateful for, you know, so many things that we take for granted, you know, so many things that we talk all about the dark places that this pandemic has taken us or have taken our loved ones. But sometimes we don't stop to just say, hey, I'm grateful that I have shelter for the ones that was not affected and lost their shelter. You know, I can look at this cup and say sunshine. I can take a sip. It's getting better and better. Sometimes opening the blinds to say, you know, I can see the sun coming in, you know, I can feel the air. And sometimes, you know, we have to push ourselves. We have to push ourselves because, again, you know, today I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't think I want to do my live. But at the same time, I said, why not? Why not? I cannot bring my husband back. He can walk with me he can be the angel on my shoulder, but I still have to live because, one, he would want me to live. So sometimes when you lose a loved one, it's like losing a part of you. It's like if you have two arms and you lose one, you still can survive. You still can move forward. However, you know that that arm was there. You know that something is missing. But you also know with that arm and two arms, you may have been a little more powerful or more strengthful than what you are with the one arm. However, you still have the one arm. You still have the one arm. And sometimes we have to sit and we have to reassess. We have to say, I'm stronger than what I think I am. Of course, people may say, oh, you're strong, but you have to know what your strength is. You have to know what your worth is. And if you know that, that's enough to be grateful for. That's enough to be humble. You know, sometimes we waste a lot of energy. You know, we waste energy bringing in negative vibes, bringing in negative people in our circle, bringing in negative energy into our home. But sometimes we gotta let all that go. Let it go. Shake it off. Because that negativity is not going in the direction that you're going in. That negativity can only keep you stuck and keep you where you are, and it's probably not where you need to be. You know? Can we talk, people? How you doing today? I thought today was a great day to talk about, we've been through hell and back this last year, and possibly still going through the trauma. But what are the good things that we still have going on? What are the good things that we're trying to accomplish, or we are accomplishing? You know, sometimes, you know, you have to look at it, you know, a year. You may have stayed in the house for a year and social distancing and, you know, wear your mask, not really centered yourself around your support network, around your family. However, it may have brought you closer to your family. It may have brought the creativity out of you. It may have made you stop, pause, and think about where you come from, where you're going, who's in that circle, what kind of energy are you flowing with, you know, what does your life represent, what defines you as a person, as a human being. Or on the flip side of that, you can waddle again in your pity and say, you know, oh, I can't wait to this COVID go away. Well, I doubt if it's going away anytime soon. It may slow up the process, you know, but then again, it may not go away. What do? Do we continue to isolate? Do we continue to use that for an excuse to not live, to not move forward, to not sustain ourselves, to stay stuck? To stay stuck, but stay stuck in time and not blossom as a beautiful flower, or to be the best that you can be. Can we talk, people? How you doing today? It is Friday and it is absolutely beautiful, you know, and I am sitting back and I have my coffee, black with a little bit of cinnamon, with a little twist, sitting here, reflecting, moving forward. And yesterday was yesterday, and today is today. Tomorrow would even be a better day. This comes where you say hope for today, hope for tomorrow, hope for right now, and hope for the future. I hope that if you can utilize some of this stuff, great. If you need to put it in your toolbox, great. But here's the thing. Again, domestic violence, not only does it come from, people isolating themselves, but it also comes from sometimes low self-esteem, low self-worth, thinking, I can't do any better. That's not necessarily true, because you're better. You're better. So when you, again, gratitude of just being the person that you are, will attract and bring in different energy, more positive energy than that negativity and negativity energy. If you feel that you are stuck and you are in a dark place, reach out and get help. If you feel that this pandemic has me really down, my fear is out the roof, stop, take a minute, center yourself and reflect on how many things you have in your life that's positive, how many things that you have accomplished in life, whether it's present, whether it's in the past. How many things, because sometimes when you draw out a map, it's like a road map. When you draw out a map and put it in front of you and say, I used to do this, or I did this, and I did that, compared to what you're doing now, may give you the strength to pull on. Because it's the same person. It's the same person. Different things may have gotten into your way. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your text. It's a little distance with the camera, but surely I know that you do have a comment up there. Any comments that I do not address, I will definitely go back on and I will address them. I think within this crisis that has plagued upon us, I think it's very important to not say what I'm going to woulda shoulda did. You know what I mean? If there's someone again that you need to reach out to, reach out. It may save your sanity. It may just say, hey, I feel good. I checked on so-and-so, and they were in a really difficult or challenging place. However, after I spoke with them, they felt a little bit better, or they decided that they did have a toolbox and they were going to dig down in the toolbox and utilize what was in the toolbox, being grateful, being grateful to your support system, having a support system, is powerful, because everybody don't have that. Everyone doesn't have that. And sometimes we'll talk about a person and talk about them bad before we could say something good about them. That says a lot. But it says a lot about you as a person and what defines you as a person. Because, hey, if I'm down, help me, pull me up. Try to send me in the right direction, because we need each other. We need each other. Being grateful just to have this platform to be able to reach out. I ask you, if there's comments that you like that someone else said, answer them. Write a comment back. Because here's the thing, someone else may get your comment and your feedback and say, wow, I was really feeling down today. I was really feeling in a bad place. And this person, she's usually on the live feed, but she said something that was just very small and minute. But it was something that just really played a major role and said, I can do this. Sometimes all we need is another hand, and sometimes we have to get out of our own stuff. Sometimes we have to just get out of our own stuff, because is that your purpose? Is that your purpose? Is that what defines you as a person? Humbleness, sometimes depression, anxiety sets in, because sometimes, we start worrying, and that excessive worrying starts to take over, and it kind of walks for us instead of us walking for each other or walking for ourselves. We allow it to consume us. It's a beautiful day. Some people will be like, oh, well, it's beautiful, but it's cold. Sometimes you got to, it's like an apple. If you peel the peeling off, or if an onion and it has so many layers, sometimes you have to say, yeah, it's a little brisk outside, but does that chill take down a little bit of the germs? Sometimes the gratitude is just looking for the positive in things as opposed to the negative things. Shirley, you're saying to me a whole lot, and I can't see what you're saying, but I am definitely going to answer, your comments, and I appreciate your feedback, because, we are the village people. We are the village, and we all have that long rope, and that rope that we pull on each other. Someone sent me a text this morning, and it was amazing, because within the text, it was like, get up, start your day, and move forward. And it was amazing, because it was shortly before I was like, maybe I'm not going to do that today. But then I was like, yeah, why not? And it was like, I got the text a few minutes later, and I was like, it's not time to second guess yourself. It's not time to wallow in a pity party, because it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything but have you stuck. How about that? So, thinking positive, feeling positive, but yet being humble and being centered will allow you to walk through any doors, will allow you to come out of a dark space, because nobody wants to be in a dark space. How you doing, people? How you feel today? It is absolutely beautiful. What are you doing? Write me a comment. Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing, or what do you feel gratitude for? Because you know what? Some things that you may say that you have gratitude for, other people may say, wow, you know what? Yeah, I kind of got that too. But sometimes we get wallowed in our pity, that or stuck in our own stuff, that we don't look at how much positive we really got going on. And again, if you need to go in that toolbox, if you need to reach back and say, okay, well, I used to do this and I was this, bring it out. If that's going to help you move forward, if that's going to give you hope, if that's going to keep you positive, keep you growing, nourish you, go back, but get it. Because we all have a worth. On that note, I'm going to say that I appreciate you so much. I just wanted to come on today and say thank you for this platform. I am truly grateful. I am humble, and I am grateful to know that you take the time and tune in, because you don't have to. And if this helps, great. If it doesn't, pass it on to someone else that can use it. And here's the thing, when I do the breathing technique, I do this actually in my session, and it's a relaxation. It's a way of breaking the ice. It's a way of, if you come in and your anxiety is up here, just doing that breathing exercise can bring you down. It can bring you down. It can center you. Okay? Because if you're a person that got high blood pressure and all that other stuff, you don't need to be all the way up here. You may say, breathing in, what does that mean? But when you inhale, exhale, it's a part of also guided imagery and visualization. You can say, oh, I can't wait till this pandemic go. I want to get on a plane. I want to go somewhere. You can visualize wherever you are going to go on that plane. And just breathe in slow, breathe out, breathe in. Like on 3, I'm going to do the breathing exercise. You can come in along with me, or you can just watch and you can share it with someone else. They may be angry, or they may just feel like the anxiety got the best of them, and you may say, let's do this breathing exercise and kind of slow our pace down a little bit. It's healthy. And you can just go in and you can go out. You can go slowly and go in, and you can go out. You can go in, and you can go out. You can go in, and you can go out. Last one, you can go in, and you can go out. You'd be amazed. You can be in an argument with someone, and you could be really taking it somewhere. Hey, Elise, you could be taking it somewhere that could cost you. You could be at your job, and something you don't like, and you're bawling. You might need to slow it down, because you need that job. And even if you don't need the job, that's not bringing out the best of you. So you may want to say, hold up, let me chill out for a minute. Let me get this breathing exercise, because I am grateful that I have a job, because there's so many people that do not have employment. That's a part of being grateful. That's part of being humble. That's a part of, giving back. Giving back because we say giving back, but yes, giving back because you have to give back to yourself, because if you're not good for yourself, you're not good for nobody else. So again, if there's something that you see in the feed, please reply to it. If you like what you see, share it. We all need each other. We're all in this together. I hope today that you've had your water, your milk, your coffee, your juice. I've had my coffee, and yes, I am going to get a little bit of air on this Friday and enjoy the fact that I am alive. Enjoy the fact that I'm able to use my legs, utilize my arms, utilize my fingers, and be in sound mind. And I can go on and on and on and on, and that alone make you rich. It makes you rich in the way you think, the way you act, and where your future is, where it's going, and where you are at present. I have totally enjoyed you today. I am grateful. I show my gratitude. I say that if it's God's will, I'll be back. I'll be back on Tuesday. Again, it's a beautiful day. Hermano, dias. See you next week. La semana que viene. Dios te bendiga. Gracias. Love yourself. Hug yourself. And be good to self. Be good to your neighbors. Appreciate yourself. And no matter how things look, there's hope. There's hope for today. There's hope for tomorrow. And there's hope for the future. And again, as I end this live, I walk on Saturdays and Sunday. I usually love the water, or I like to hike, dealing with nature. If you do not have a support system and you need someone to walk with, yes, I am a part of the village. I am a part of the support system. DM me, okay? Let's get busy, but let's not be stuck. It's too much that we have to do. It's too many people depending on you. You have to depend on yourself. And on that note, have a beautiful day. Thank you again. Enjoy this weekend. Enjoy your day.